So I'm heading to the gym now. Work's later, so I'm basically gonna gym before work. The gym's at Queensway Shopping Centre. I'm gonna jog there. This is kind of like warm-up. When I head to the gym on days like that, a lot of the shops here are still not open because it's early. I have to look around, everything's closed. One thing that I think a lot of people come to Queensway Shopping Centre for, curry chicken, laksa, but then again they're not ready anyways. Over here there are 2 stores. I don't know which one's the better one. They taste a bit different, but you should try both and see, because I've heard different stories about both. Good thing about coming in the morning is that the place is usually quite empty. It's not too crowded. Today it's going to be sort of like a circuit training again, and with circuit training basically it's no rest, and I'm just planning to do the simple exercises. Not going to do too much, just chin-ups, sit-ups, or ab work, squats and push-ups. I'm gonna crank up the speed. Here we go. We're gonna crank it up. 13. I'm gonna do some chin-ups. It felt like 10 minutes, feels like less than that. So because I've got work later, I'm not doing any strength training because that really reduces the speed, means I can't adjust people. I just do more like cardio, just like a simple circuit. There's no proper plan, it's just coming in and working as many muscle groups as I can with as little rest. And you can see I'm already panting. It's just to get blood flowing at the start of the day. I think strength training will come after work tomorrow. Also, if you wonder why I wear these, it's because in chiropractic, it's quite important for our hands to stay nice and soft and sensitive, so they can find problems in patients. And if you get calluses from all the weights or chin-ups or whatsoever, it's going to affect my ability to treat people. Sorry, it's sweat coming right down this way. It's annoying. That's why I wear these guys. Plus, I think it looks cool, you know, it's like, it looks like I'm a mixed martial artist or something, but not really, I can't fight. I wear that just to protect my hands. So I'm going to do a bit of cooling down now, some basic stretching, go home and wash up and head to work. I actually just got a message from my friend and we were just talking about accent. I've been told on many occasions my accent sounds a bit fake. It doesn't sound like I'm from anywhere. It's not Singaporean, it's not Australian. I'm a New Zealander but I only stayed there for 2 years. It's not Kiwi, it's not American. So where do I get my accent from? I studied in Singapore, primary and secondary school. I was as Singaporean as you could get. I spoke Singlish. I could go like, I think it's odd if I said it now, but all the Singlish words I knew. And then I left to do high school in Australia. I was in an international school. We had Africans, we had Aussies, we had Indonesians, we had Singaporeans. Everyone spoke different accents, although most of them were speaking Aussie. I say that like it's a language. Speak Aussie. Yeah, but that's not it. It's everyone was speaking in a different way. But the funny thing was, when I was there, I was studying with another Singaporean. When we used to talk and we had a little bit of Singlish in our speech, people would be like, what's that you're saying? I don't understand what you're saying, you know? Like, why do you have all these extra R's and La's at the end of your sentence? It makes you feel quite awkward. To be honest, as a Singaporean, as someone who's new in another country, you just want to fit in. So you start consciously telling yourself to speak a bit differently. When I was young, my mom used to tell me off. Like when I would say la or law, she'll be like, oh, stop using that. Don't use Singlish. But that was when I was really young. So I still remember lots of that. I took a conscious effort at that stage to take some of those words out of my vocabulary. The more you speak that way, the more natural it becomes. It's kind of like learning. The more you do something, the faster you learn it, and it becomes a habit. So in some way, my accent became like a habit. To some of the people who think my accent is fake, it was fake a long time ago, but after it became natural, that's how I've been speaking. To be honest, I don't know any other way now. So if you ask me to speak English, it is bloody difficult. I think some of my patients who come in, if they try to hear me speak Mandarin, or if I speak a bit differently from how I usually speak, they'll pick it up. I reckon they'll know. Yeah, so that's just my little take on accents. I think the more you do something, the more natural it becomes to you. It may not be natural to other people. To be honest, just speak the way you want to speak. I like the way I speak now. Sometimes when I record my voice, I do pick up some things, like because I've started vlogging and I go through some of the footage, I go, oh, actually I'm not opening my mouth enough. I'm not projecting my voice enough. And recently I met a voice coach who kind of told me that there's no reason why you have to fix accents, but you can always try to communicate in a more efficient way. For example, like the pronunciation, using certain parts of your vocal cords so you don't get the strain, which I do sometimes when I give my talk. That's what I'm practicing. I sometimes go in front of the mirror and I go A-E-I-O-U, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just to see how my pronunciation is. I think there are a lot of influencers out there who have an accent. Some of them have studied overseas. Some of them have role models who are from another part of the world. Some of them just want to model themselves a bit differently. What I'm trying to say here is that for influencers, entertainers, actors, I'm not one of them. I don't try to understand them, but I have lots of respect for them because one of my close friends, he's an entertainer, and they have to do stuff to make themselves stand out. They have to make themselves sound interesting, be interesting. If they come on with an accent, I think that's just part of it. For some of them out there, when they start doing it, it might be unnatural, but like I said, the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. So don't judge them. Every entertainer is an entertainer. They're all trying to make a living and they're just trying to do their job well so that people watch them, people like them. Just support them. Just support the ones that you like. And if there are ones that you don't like, there's no need to say anything bad about it. I think the best thing to do is be positive in our community. You coming? Oh. So yeah, just try to be as natural as possible.
Thank you.
No worries.
What is that?
Oh, this is the first one.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents worth. Well, that's all from me right now. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, click the like button and subscribe. I've got new videos coming up pretty soon. Stuff about Singapore water, stuff about vegetables, juicing, but all that takes a little bit more planning. Stay tuned for those. And I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Once again, I haven't thought of a tagline. See you guys.